Yeah, welcome back to episode of St. Louis Wise Guys. We've got a super special guest, Jay Delsing, a St. Louis Sports Hall of Famer, pro golfer, St. Louisan, will be our guest a little bit later on. We are super pumped about having him on the show,
he's
right?
playing in that Ascension
Charity Classic.
Mm-hmm. So I
Norwood
can't wait to
Hills.
meet him.
Yeah, up in Norwood Hills, a iconic old golf course in St. Louis.
Yep, very cool.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun.
It's going to be a good time. Yeah,
We'll
for
be
sure.
ready.
Yeah. So what have you been up to since our last episode, Tom?
We're empty nesting.
Yeah,
2 weeks
so
now.
are we,
And empty
yeah.
nesters. Got Lauren back off to Ole Miss
Right.
and Mac off to Mizzou. So
is he practicing yet, or
the team is practicing. You
Yeah.
know, his coach is still in Tokyo. You know, his
Okay.
Coach Likens is the national Paralympic coach, coaches
Right.
Team USA.
That's awesome.
And actually, they're playing in the semifinals for gold
Wow,
tomorrow.
that's amazing.
Yeah, so it'll be exciting to see how they finish.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So it's going to be good. How about you? What have you been up to?
Same as you. Empty nester. Louie and Joe are down at Ole Miss. Joe's acclimating as a freshman.
Yeah,
Getting
that's
it
well,
together,
Mac too,
right.
you know, trying to figure
Yeah.
it all out.
Yeah. So
Gotta make classes on time, and where do I have to go?
Right.
and all that kind
And
of
then
good
we're just doing stuff around the house, staying busy at Homestead. You know, interest rates are staying, pretty level. So
Right.
we're
Business
staying
good?
Business staying consistent. Yeah.
That's
How
awesome.
about you? You know, business good?
Business is good.
Yeah.
You know, the markets are doing well.
Yeah, you were telling me off camera the capitalized profits model. Tell me a little bit more about that.
Now that-
and I know you don't.
that's
give
exciting
any
stuff, huh?
right? I want to hear about it.
Capitalized
Yeah, I
profits
know.
model. Well,
Yeah.
there's an economist that I follow, Brian Westbury, and he's with First Trust. And I was watching a video of his this morning, actually, and he talks about this capitalized profits model that they use to kind of predict where is the market going higher or lower, the S&P 500. And their model shows that the S&P is undervalued significantly right now.
Yeah.
And so his projection is that it could possibly go up another 10 or 15% by the end of the year still.
Right.
So that's pretty exciting.
That's pretty exciting stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and when you look at their data back to the 1960s, so I think it relatively holds true. But
So his metrics
you
have
never know.
really mirrored what has happened. His
Yes.
predictions. Yeah.
Very, very closely.
Huh.
So that's
Yeah. So that's good for those folks with their 401ks.
That's
and
right.
general
I'd say
investments.
put money in the market.
Keep putting money in the market if you can. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
As long as the Fed keeps the inflation
Yeah,
at bay, so
it seems like they're
very slow.
every conference I've been at, we virtually are just in person. They keep their NBA doesn't feel like they're going to move the T-bill over 10 years at all. So,
Well, not for a while.
not for a
Probably
while,
into
right.
next year or
Yeah.
in 2023. So.
yeah. So I would suspect that this. I'm going to look into this model for sure. Yeah, a little bit more growth. I got some college education to pay for Joe. So
That's right.
Might need a little bit more growth.
Just got to keep pumping along.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. So have you been playing any golf at all, or?
I think I've played once probably since our last podcast. So no, I haven't.
Yeah, I played a little bit
very much.
myself. I am super excited to go out and talk to Jay a bit down in Norwood. You want to get out there?
Right. Yeah, it's a
Good.
beautiful day. I think
Yeah.
It'll be pretty cool to go out there and see
Yeah.
him and see what he has to say.
All right, let's get going.
All right.
All right.
Let's go.
All right, we're in Norwood Hills with St. Louis Sports Hall of Famer, Jay Delsing. Thanks for taking the time to meet up with us and talk to us a little bit about the Ascension Charity Golf Classic up here. You ready to play?
Oh yeah. Well, first of all, thanks for having me, guys. It's a blast. The tournament. It's neat
Yeah.
to see this the golf course take shape. With all the hospitality. They've sold over 63 hospitality suites with cabanas and skyboxes,
Wow.
which is a record for the Champions Tour. It's going to have a major field, not like Belle Reve in 2018,
Right.
because it's not to that scale, but it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah,
Well, I'll
so-
be up here on Sunday to enjoy
Yeah,
it.
can't
so-
wait.
Enjoy it,
Don't
yeah.
stand in front of me. I might hit you. Stand behind a tree or wear a helmet.
I'll yell at you in your
Helmet.
backswing. Hey, Jay.
That's not going to bother me at all, but I don't want to hit you.
I know you could call it your Brook seat or something.
Yeah, there you go. They might kick you out now. Did you see that? Yeah.
That's funny. So you've been part of it, the group that really promoting and getting this together, right?
I have been, Bob. They Ascension, Nick Ragone and Steve Spratt are they've spearheaded this event.
Right.
They were in contact with the PGA Tour for years and years, doing some business with them on smaller levels, with an eye of doing their own event.
Right.
And now, kind of fast forward, here we are at Norwood Hills, North County centric event. Norwood obviously is in the North County area, and all the monies that'll be raised this week are going to the 3 North County charities. And yeah, it's just
What are the 3 charities?
it's
Urban-
Maryknoll Urban League and Boys and Girls Club in
Yeah,
St. Louis.
that's fantastic.
Wow. How much do you think they'll raise?
Oh my gosh, I don't know, but let me tell you something that's really cool about Ascension. Well, there's a lot of things, but last year we were supposed to have this first event,
Right.
but COVID and
Yeah.
all the things that happened up here, we didn't do that. But Ascension got into their pocket and made donations to those 3 entities without even having a shot struck or a ball hit.
Wow.
And so I went and called Jacksonville, our office at the PGA Tour, and I said, has that ever been done before? Because I had never heard of anything
Right.
like that. I've been around a little bit. And they said, we don't keep records of things like that, but we're not aware of anyone ever donating before they, before they even have a tournament. So
Wow.
that's just a quality organization.
Yeah, what a great experience for the folks in St. Louis.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
it is, and I think the Bell Reef thing kind of set the table for and set the ball in motion, and the Ascension guys are sharp. They don't miss much, and the field here this week, you guys, is going to probably be the best field the Champions Tour's had all year.
No kidding.
And
Really?
and,
Wow.
and the event.
There's a
will-
lot of big name guys,
Yeah.
Ernie Els I saw.
Yeah, Ernie
yourself,
Els,
right?
yeah, Jim Furyk
Yeah.
here, Mike Weir,
Yeah.
Jerry Kelly.
Yeah.
It's going to be a great
Corey
field.
Pavin,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, I think
Yeah,
so.
that's-
Yeah.
There's when do those guys start filtering in?
Well,
They-
typically they'll come in probably on a Tuesday. It just depends on. So the Champions Tour is a little different than the regular tour. The regular tour had 1 Pro-Am on Wednesday,
Right.
and only the top 44 or so, depending on the size of the field, 44 to 52 guys would play in a regular
Right.
tour event. And there'd be a morning wave and an afternoon wave. On the Champions Tour, everybody plays at least 1 Pro-Am.
Okay.
I'm going to be playing the last event I played a couple weeks ago in Calgary. I played 2. This week I'll be playing 3. There'll be one
Okay.
on Tuesday that Ascension asked me to play
Okay.
on the East Course here at Norwood. That's the beauty of Norwood. They've got
Right.
36 holes.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, so I'll get to play.
You get to play quite a bit.
I'll be playing a lot. I got to pace myself. This whole body.
So you'll have 3 days on the Pro-Am and then 4 days of the tournament?
Just 3 days of the tournament.
3
because
days of
The
the
Champions
tournament.
Tour is
You're
Friday,
gonna be,
Saturday,
you're gonna
Sunday.
be going to bed tomorrow, then
Oh, yeah.
sleeping for
Yeah.
4 straight days. and
Ice
then get up
bath,
for
yeah, all that stuff. Yeah, absolutely. Got to watch how much I drink at night now. Got to be able to
I can
ring.
imagine a little bit of party and
Yeah, right. I
So,
gotta-
you played in Calgary a few weeks ago. When was the last time you had played before that?
Almost
So-
6 years.
Almost 6
Yeah,
years, yeah.
I because of COVID and Canada's not really open. Not they didn't have the strongest of fields up there, so I got in. It was terrific because it got me reacclimated with
Right.
tour golf, which
Yeah.
I hadn't been in, and so yeah, it was really fun.
Was there juice? Was it different getting the juices flowing?
No.
Yeah,
They
no,
were-
it was right
It
over
was
there.
like this explosion of like sheer panic. I was like, what the hell am I going to do?
All right, probably a little different than just changing a few bucks around the club. here,
Yeah,
right?
oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. That it was. It's hard to explain, but
Yeah.
they announced me just in the Pro-Am on Wednesday, and all of a sudden I was like, oh my gosh,
Yeah.
here it is again. So
Wow.
I wasn't prepared.
Yeah. Do you think after this event you'll play more, or is it kind of like this is the hometown event? You helped move it forward. You want to play in it. A lot of pals are coming to town.
Right. I
Yeah.
think this could be the last event I play in. I mean, it's really a true
Okay.
home game,
Yeah.
guys. The first home game in almost 40 years.
Okay.
You know,
kidding.
Right.
yeah, to be a literal home game. I did get
Yeah.
to play in the PGA Senior Championship at Belle Reve in 2013.
Okay.
So that wasn't in St. Louis, but this is on the home turf. I mean,
Yeah.
there's no spot, you guys, on the West Course that I haven't been in, both good and bad.
Good and bad.
I've hit it in the swimming pool, and I think I still have the course record over there, which
Yeah.
is going to be in serious jeopardy after
Oh,
these,
yeah.
Wow, yeah,
after
think
these
about
guys
that.
get in town. Yeah, it's going to be a
Well, I
problem.
think
Could be a problem.
You caddied it here. You grew
did.
up caddying
I
as a
did.
young man here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, you're seeing quite a bit come through here. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Well, did Ben Hogan? I think Norwood Hills. Ben Hogan won.
He did.
An Open, right?
He
or
did.
just a tournament?
It was a PGA. It was a PGA.
Right.
So Norwood is in
around
the
a long
distinction.
time.
Yeah, it's in
Yeah.
the distinction of only 4 courses in town, guys, have held a major championship, and Norwood is one of them with Belle Reve and St. Louis Country Club and Old Warson, and that's it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
amazing. Yeah,
I know.
You know,
Yeah.
and most people probably don't even know that we've got such history.
There's some
at the
really
Wilson.
cool photos, guys,
Okay.
in the clubhouse
Okay.
to check out.
Check
of the-
out, yeah.
You know, some of these trees, these oaks are 40, 50, 60 feet tall. They look like little saplings.
Right.
And the
Back
golf
then.
course was different, but it was a lot of fun.
Imagine you'd be happy if some of them still were saplings.
I would.
Right.
It's amazing how much more they stop balls when they get this big, you know. Ben Hogan said a tree's 90% air, not the trees I'm in there.
None that I've ever seen.
Yeah. So's a screen in my window, but nothing seems to get through those. That's kind of what those oaks seem like
Right.
now.
Oh my gosh! So what other things are you doing to prepare? You practicing a lot then?
Yeah,
or
I've
is
been
it just-
practicing
you
a
have
lot,
been-
working
yeah.
a lot on my short game, just
Yeah.
the fundamental stuff that I hope will, you know, I can lean on my putt, chipping, pitching, putting. You know,
Right,
my
yeah.
hitting has always been kind of a crapshoot.
Okay.
The good, the bad, and
Yeah.
the ugly, so to speak. But yeah, I'm ready. My body. I walked 5 days in a row at Calgary, which was about
Okay.
8.5 miles a day.
Right.
And I didn't know how I'd hold
Going
up there, and it held up pretty well. But
Yeah.
so I'm going to play the Pro-Ams here. I'll probably ride
those,
all
yeah.
3 and then walk the last
Okay.
3. Yeah.
Could you ride if you wanted in the?
I think you can.
You can.
Yeah, it's all tournament dependent. So I haven't
I
played
see.
that much, so I don't really know a lot of the rules. But Calgary was walking only, so I knew that. I learned that early.
Get
Yeah.
that out of the way.
So riding wasn't an option,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Yeah. Now on your because you have your show on ESPN on Sundays. Are you gonna have any guests on this week?
Well,
with
I'm
all those
hoping.
fellas?
I'm hoping.
Yeah.
So this week I've got. I just had Steve Pate on the
Yeah.
volcano.
Okay.
And that was fun. He was on last Sunday. This Sunday, I've got Brian Anderson, who's the announcer that's a play-by-play for the Milwaukee Brewers.
Okay.
He's also done the announcing for the Match, you know, that franchise with Tom Brady and
All right,
Tiger
yeah,
and
yeah,
Phil and
very
those guys.
cool. Sure.
And he also started with the Golf Channel. That's when
Okay.
I've known
That's where you
Brian.
met him?
for-
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm trying to. Jack Nicklaus has said he'd come on the show a while back. I'm hoping that there's some way we could get him on for the Sunday of this thing would be just perfect.
That would
But
be fantastic.
to get Jack on at any time, I'd
Yeah.
be so fortunate, so lucky. So I'm not sure yet.
Yeah, he is. Does he have he's redoing Normandy?
Yeah.
Correct.
I've heard that. Yeah, I did heard
Which
that.
is another North County.
Right.
So Jack's
North-
doing that?
Yes, I
didn't
thought
know
I thought I read or saw somewhere that he was going to donate his entire time to redo that.
Oh,
that
wow.
golf course.
I've heard that as well, Bob.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's kind of lost a little steam since the beginning, but
Oh, it has?
anytime you
Yeah.
could, well, I just haven't
Yeah.
heard anything
Oh,
about
okay,
it, but
yeah.
anytime,
Yeah.
you know, you get Jack doing anything, I mean,
Yeah.
they're like the first family of golf. I mean,
sure.
Barbara Nicholas, you guys, is just an incredible human being, has sent me a christening gift for the birth of all 4 of my daughters.
Wow.
Wow.
That's impressive.
Yeah, that is. Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
that's the kind of thing that
they
they
talk
do.
about he was, and you might be able to speak to this whole lot better, but they would talk. He would write personal notes to golfers if they accomplish certain feats, which, you know, I don't know that anybody really does that too much
No,
anymore.
I think you're right. Yeah, yeah.
I mean, it's kind of a lost art.
Lost start, no doubt.
Yeah, it really is.
Lost quality for sure.
Now,
right?
if these eliminated emails almost now, you just do the text, you know.
Oh my
You get
gosh!
4
I know.
words
Remember when
instead of 12.
emails were so forward? You're like, wow,
Right.
this is so cool. Now you're like,
Just texting them.
yeah, now we just text them or
Yeah.
send them an Instagram post, or
Right.
whatever. I don't know much about that.
Yeah.
An emoji. You know?
Yeah, right,
That's all
right.
you get.
So will you get to pick your playing partners for
No,
it's
it's kind of a blind draw. Somebody's
yeah.
going to get me, and they're going to be
Yeah.
like, damn, I
Is
want
there
to
anybody
get.
you're hoping to get
somebody
paired
famous.
with, or
Nah, I don't
No.
really care.
Yeah, you don't really care.
No.
Yeah. Who was the coolest guy you ever played with?
When I was 18 years old, I got a golf scholarship to play at UCLA, which was really, you know, one of a dream come true thing. And I'm standing on the putting green at Bel Air Country Club, which was one of our home courses at UCLA, and Sean Connery taps me on the shoulder in this James Bond, you know, accent, says, "Young man, would you care to play 9 holes of golf with me?" And I'm like, I know that accent. I turn around, I'm like, holy, you know, that's James Bond. I'm like, yeah. So we went out and played 9 holes. It's funny because it was at the end of the day. It was probably we teed off. It was in the winter, so the short sunshine, the length of sun. And we were coming up number 9, and it was dark as hell, you know. And I said, I think we should keep going. And he said, but I can hardly see my ball. I said, I know, it doesn't matter. I just want to be walking around with it.
Just didn't want it to end. Yeah.
Was he really engaging when you were walking?
He
with him?
was. He was asking me about golf. I was asking him about being
Yeah.
James Bond, you know.
Yeah.
And
Were you,
all of
what year in college were you?
A freshman. Yeah.
Well, what an experience. 18-year-old.
Oh, yeah. Crazy.
Holy cow.
And you
Wow.
know, the game has done things for me, guys, that it's put me in situations I would have never otherwise been in. You know, I've met people. I'm sitting here talking with you. I've played golf with presidents, and I've met CEOs, and I have a business where I entertain and do hospitality for golf. It's just been an unbelievably lucky thing for me to fall into. I just love it.
It's an industry that has a lot of like web, right? It interacts with a lot of different activities. Not just there's just not the golfing pro, right? There's all kinds of other things that can be done.
Right, the network that golf, you know, it's the number 1 Fortune 500 pastime. They want to play golf, and if you think about it, guys, if you're doing a business deal, you guys are businessmen, you're in the financial world, you know the value of getting in front of certain people.
Right.
But if you can get a tee time with someone that won't call you back and walk down the fairways with them, what's that worth?
Yeah, 2 or 4 hours, right?
Right.
Yeah,
How do you
4
do
hours.
that?
Yeah, it's worth.
And that's what the game
Immeasurable,
provides. You know,
yeah.
you're not going to invite them to play pickup basketball. You're not going to play flag football. You're not going to, you know, hey, can you come hit me some ground balls?
Right.
It's just not going to work. But the game leads it to that. And then you come to a beautiful place like Norwood, or
It's outdoors.
yeah,
right?
it's outdoors, and the flowers and the setting's just ideal.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Speaking of all the qualities, you were talking about the PGA Tour, all the money that they give back. Yeah,
It's an amazing
amount.
thing. Yeah.
So, what a opportunity for St. Louis to have this event, and hopefully they'll raise a whole lot of money to give back to the local charities that they're sponsoring.
Right.
You know, we want to wish you well
Thank you.
this week.
Good
you
luck.
very much.
You're
Yeah, my
cheering
ball's
you
headed
on.
for the rough. Just kick
know,
it back
we-
towards the fairway.
We want, hopefully we'll be pulling for you for sure.
Yeah, thank you. No, I
Yeah.
can't wait. I appreciate you guys having me on and
Yeah.
having an event here in town. It just couldn't be better. It's
Yeah.
going to be a great
Yeah,
week.
I'm excited for it.
Yeah,
I'm excited
me
for
too.
it.
Hopefully the weather will be as nice as it is
Oh my
today.
goodness.
Oh
Yes,
my
yes.
gosh, I
85
almost
degrees.
feel like I'm at the
You
wrong
won't mind
spot.
walking 3 rounds, will you?
No, I know. It won't be hot like it's been so damn hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks again for your time.
Oh,
Yeah,
for
we
sure.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
Great meeting you.
Yeah,
Tommy?
you as well.
Tommy, you ready to get back?
I'm ready to get back.
All right, let's go. Well, hey
Well,
Tom, what an experience out there with Jay. I could have kept going.
Yeah,
I
you were going pretty
I
well.
was going
Bob,
pretty
so-
well. I could have kept going.
I had a couple of questions for him, but I'll
Yeah.
catch it next time.
Well, you probably would have got him in if David wasn't in the background saying, giving me time.
Time.
and to cut myself short.
yeah, we'll
we could have gone-
call it at that.
Yeah.
then,
Well, I tell you what, if no pressure on Jay, but if he wins, we'll get him back. We'll get him back.
Yeah, there
right?
you go. It's the champion.
It's a champion.
that's
yeah,
awesome.
it's a champion tournament. But man, what a amazing event and benefit for the charities. I think Urban League. What else was Urban League? There was a few of them that Mary Grove were the
And Boys and Girls Club. I think.
Right.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What
and Jay had told us that what they've raised, the PGA's raised over $2 billion for charities. I mean,
and it all stays
It's a
in
lot
the
of money.
community.
Yeah,
Whatever
it all
that tournament, whatever is raised at that tournament stays in that community. And that's all that North County, North St. Louis area.
right.
Going to be exciting. Yeah,
Yeah.
I can't. I'm going to try to get out there for a practice round. I think you're
I'm going on
Good.
Sunday,
You're
so
going to final round.
I'm gonna yell in Jay's backswing when he's out there. Go Jay!
So hopefully he's in one of the last groups. I mean, it would be that'd be pretty exciting.
It would be
for
very
St.
exciting.
Louis.
Right.
Pulling for him. No doubt about that.
Right, because a lot of great players are going to be
Oh
out
my
there
gosh,
playing,
yeah.
and
Yeah, I think off camera he talked about Ernie Els coming, Corey
Jim
Paving,
Furyk, right.
Darren Clark. I mean, those are all
Big name
big
golfers.
names, right? Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
absolutely.
a couple of them have won majors for sure. So on the regular tour, so
Right.
so
So
they
I
have a
think
great field.
I think it's September 9th through the 12th
Right. Yeah.
at Norwood Country Club. So if you don't have a ticket, go get one.
Yeah.
It's going to be a good time, a lot of fun.
Yeah. Looking forward to it.
Yeah,
Looking
so
forward
it'll
to
be
it.
great.
Yeah. So great interview, I thought. Good
Yep.
time out there.
Well, good.
All right. Well, we'll see you next time on St. Louis Wise Guys.